this real quick. Let's do this real quick. I really like this one. Let's do this real... Why is there a fly in my car? Get out of here, fly. No, go out the window. Wait, let me kick this fly out. I don't want no fly in my car. Get out of my car, bitch. Out of my car. No, where'd it go? Did it just go this way? Oh, yep, it did. Out of my car. I don't want you in here. This is non-consented. Hey, please. Okay, there you go. Finally. Out the window. Okay. The fly. The fly was harassing me. I did not consent for it to be in my car. Hello, Sophie. Welcome back. Welcome back, Sophie. Welcome. There's just a fly in my car. I don't even know how it got in here. Ew, I don't like flies. Especially because, well, I have a dog. And when my dog goes to the bathroom and if you don't pick up her poop right after she poops, there's gonna be flies all over it. Isn't that disgusting? It's so gross. I hate flies. They sit on poo. No. And if you wanted to go eat outside and you brought a plate of food outside, those same flies that sat on the dog's poop would sit on your food. And no. You love flies, Sophie! You like flies? I mean, you do you. You do you. You like flies? Okay. Fine. I won't call flies gross just because, well, I am gonna call them gross. Hey, you're allowed to choose what you want to, and I'm allowed to choose what I want to. And oh, I need to turn this off. That's gonna be way too loud. Didn't this happen yesterday too? Okay. Much better. Okay. Sophie, no. We can still be friends though. We can still be friends if you like flies. Okay, wait, I didn't even invite Source in here. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading, every cell of this channel. May you guide and lead the messages today. I thank you for your presence. No, Charlie Kirk is not gonna rest in peace. I am ask Source, please send that person into hell. Charlie Kirk, go to hell. That's what I said. Okay. Sophie, I do remember how old you are. You are 9 years old. Nathan said, what the F? And then Santiago said, are those real tattoos? Yes, they are, in a crying face. I'm more embarrassed that I have to live with these people in this world. I'm not, like, when people come in here and they're mean to me, I'm just like, if I came across you in real life, I'm just embarrassed I have to travel with these people. Are they coming into somebody, I don't know. Bullies, I'm actually shocked. I never even realized, because I thought it was common sense that growing up, everybody knew that don't be mean. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not bully people. I thought that was common sense when we were growing up. Like, I'm 27, and I thought that majority of the people that are either my age or younger, this was the concept that we grew up with. It was treat people how you want to be treated. Be kind to others. I'm actually just like confused how many bullies there still are on the universe. Isn't it just like common sense to not make fun of how somebody looks? I don't know. I'm actually just surprised. I'm like, dang, and I have to be living with these people in this world? It doesn't make sense. Where did they all come from? Why are there so many bullies? Because it's literally like, when we were growing up, everybody was like, treat others how you want to be treated. Do not bully. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I don't know. I don't even know how all these bullies are still alive. Like, where did they come from? From, like, have they been hiding like little insects in the corners of the earth? Why are they coming out now, though? And I attract all of them. I'm like light at night, and all these bullies are like moths, and they just flutter to me. Hey, anybody watching, do not listen to bullies. Love yourself. No matter what anybody tells you, no matter what anybody says about your physical appearance, no matter what anybody says, love yourself. These people I don't know what their problem is. Alex said, where are you from, love? I am from, I don't like the name of the place I'm from. I'm from America, but I hate that name. Because America is literally current day Israel. They came to this land. They literally displaced all the indigenous living here multiple times. They murdered them, slaughtered them, they raped them, they killed them, and they enslaved the black communities. And that's what this country's foundation government was built upon, and I hate it. I hate it. Anybody that asks me where you're from, I don't know what to do. I hate saying America. I hate it. Because it's so corrupt here. I don't like it. Yes, there's a lot of good people, but the government and the title that the government gave this land, I don't like it. Don't like it. The Hoff and stuff and Snoff, the Hoff and Snoff said, what's the topic of this? The topic is actually tarot, but I kind of just sit here and read the comments and talk to you guys at the beginning, and then I get into the reading. Sophie said, you're perfect no matter what. You too, Sophie, and everybody in here, you're perfect no matter what. Thanks, Sophie. The Hoff and Snuff said, oh no, you are so ignorant. Oh, I bet the Hoff and Snuff would come in here and be like, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Ew. Let's see what they say I'm ignorant about. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're a sinner, you need Jesus Christ. Or, oh my gosh, they're probably gonna be like, America never did nothing wrong. America is so great. What is that what I'm ignorant about? Like, they never treated the indigenous community wrong. Is that what I'm ignorant about? Or what are you even saying? Oh no, you are so ignorant, the Hoff and Snoff, huh? Anonymous prospector said, why not move then? I am planning on moving. It's in the plans, but hasn't happened yet. I am planning on moving. Very much. Any country that was in support of Palestine and accepted that every human is equal and deserves freedom rights, that's the country that I'm moving to. Because I can actually trust that government. They actually stood up for human rights. They actually stood up against injustice. That's where I'm moving. Zaza said, I'm from my mother and father. True said, I think this is a guy. And so what, bitch? So what? I'm the cutest guy ever. Oh my gosh. I'm the cutest guy ever. Oh my gosh. So what if I'm a guy, huh? Are you coming in here and you can't project your sexual desires upon me because I'm a guy? Oh no, go cry about it. True. Go cry about it. True. Bandana said, you got rare eye color variant? Is it really? My eyes look yellow. I don't know. My eyes look yellow. I think I don't even know what color, because I think my eyes are yellow, but I think on my, like, government thing, it says they're hazel, which I don't even know what hazel eyes are. I think my eyes look, like, yellow or, I don't know. They look yellow to me. Lynn said, get out, go away to another land. Okay, Lynn. The Hoff, the one that was like, you're so ignorant. I hope you get some more information. No, I don't mean it in a mean way. They literally said, you're ignorant, but then they're not even saying what they said I'm ignorant about. You just needed to say something mean to me. You just needed to say that I'm ignorant just cause. You don't even have a reason why I'm ignorant. Anonymous prospector said, where to? I don't know where to. Anywhere that supports Palestine or supported Palestine through what they had to go through. Bandana said lions have that eye color. Really? Do they really? It'd be kind of cool to be a big cat, wouldn't it? Because big cats, I feel like they're born with confidence. Either it's because, I don't know how big cats are raised or how their parents raise them, but I'm pretty sure it's just because they are around parents that will literally, they're not scared of killing anybody. So big cats get born and they're taught to be so confident in themselves. Big cats are fun, aren't they? I'm actually, I don't know if you guys are into, well, obviously this is a tarot channel. My astrology sign in Chinese is actually the tiger. True said, talk in your real man voice. Like, what? True, are you, like, flip? You gotta face yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, damn, today I went into somebody's live, and I just harassed them. And then you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, damn, yeah, I'm proud of harassing people. Damn, what a good look. What the hell, True? Mosef said, honestly, nothing important. They came in here and projected their own sexual desires upon somebody. What the fuck? Okay. Trey said, Jesus loves you. And Addie Carrier said, hi, I'm curious about your tattoos. Hi, Addie, and thank you for your curiosity. Okay, let's start pulling these cards. We got to the end of the messages. Let me pull the cards, and then we'll get into the reading. Source, what is the energy today for the listeners? My readings have been so interesting lately. Two of Pentacles, well, for me. If you guys don't like it, then leave. Some energies that have been coming out, I'm like, what? I would never have expected that this is the type of energy I'd be reading. Two of Pentacles in your past. The Three of Pentacles in your current. Lots of Pentacles. You're probably either an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you're very focused on your finances right now, your financial stability. For your future energy, we have the Two of Swords. You may be somebody who is single as well. I'm kind of picking up like somebody who is more mature. I do feel like you want to have your own place, your own like your own foundation before adding any other human into your life. You want to be very, very stable just in general. The Two of Pentacles in your past, Three of Pentacles in your current. Sorry, I'm gonna block some people in here. I want to throw up. It's actually disturbing. Ew. People are disturbing. I do not like people. People will really go out and buy like $1,000 outfit, but then go out and support genocide. I'm like, you stink. People's hearts out here are actually rotten. Okay, clarifying the Two of Pentacles in your past, we have the High Priestess. I want to say you have a few jobs. You don't have just one job that you do. I do want to say that you possibly have a 9-to-5, a side hustle, and like an online job that you do from home. I want to say there's at least like 3 jobs that you're a part of. And that's not even counting in the hobbies, projects, extra little projects on the side. Maybe even like taking care of your house, taking care of pets. Especially in your past, you were very, very busy just trying to sort things out, trying to take care of the day-to-day necessities. Also, I do feel like you were very focused on saving money, like putting it off. I also want to say that possibly your parents were very good at managing their money. You possibly even got taught by your parents how to manage money, and or they influenced you to be mature with your money, to be I forgot the word. What's the word? Now I'm always forgetting the simplest words. I don't remember. But your parents definitely taught you or led by example. Like they didn't really, I don't think they actually like sat you down and forced you to learn like the ways that they finance their money, but just from acting and you being a child that looks up to these guardians, you paid attention to how they did things. You also probably respected your parents a lot. I do feel like respect maybe even like they were kind of like an idol to you. I don't want to say you like worshipped your parents or your guardians, but you definitely held them in high regard. I also want to say that you growing up, you were definitely aware of your parents' success in finances. Like, you were aware that not everybody in the world was able to get to the place that your parents got to. And you also possibly watched your parents put in a lot of work for their financial stability. Possibly just be out at work. Maybe they even had like started their own business. Like, your parents may have been business owners. But definitely growing up, you were around money. You were around taking care of money, investing money. Your parents were definitely very focused in on their finances as well. The Three of Pentacles, let me pull a clarifier. Let me catch up on this really quick. I'm kind of worried because I almost threw up when I read some of these comments. Mindless says, don't be scared of this thing, fellas. It can't hurt you through the screen. Huh? We don't want them here. I'm the gayest dude alive. I wanna scare off all the straight men. Scare them all off. Yeah, I'm a dude. What are you gonna do about it? That scare you? That you still think I'm cute, huh? Does that scare you? Flip. The Hoffensnoff. I don't know how I feel about this person, but they said, I hope you stay in America. Yeah, and I'll be fighting for change if I stay here. Mr. 420 just came in and put clown faces. Project what you are. AB22 said something religious, and I don't feel like reading it, so if you want to read it, go up in the comments and read it. Bandana said, nothing can make me believe in tarot, but that couldn't have been more accurate for me. Bandana said, I know you once said you don't have many in real life friends, but I really think you can find people accepting of your anxiety. I hope so, Bandana. I really hope so. One day I will find friends. You know what? One day I will. It's gonna happen. I will succeed, and I am successful. Woo! Give myself a little head pat. The Hoffensnow said, I also think this tarot thing is false, but it seems she gets enjoyment out of it, so that's nice. And then Bandana said, agreed. I'm sure it's therapeutic. Actually, it is therapeutic. I very much like it. Soup said, dude, you look quest as heck. Where are you from? Wow, thank you, Soup. I like your name. Soup is pretty tasty. And again, I said this earlier, and I hate saying the name of the place I'm from because of so much injustice that stands behind it. But I am from America. Hate the name. I think that we definitely need to have a new foundation, pick a new name for this place that involves everybody, not just the white men. Bandana said, this is a kind soul. I hope she finds good people to surround herself with. Thank you, Bandana. Okay. Clarify for the Three of Pentacles in your current energy. What were we talking about with the High Priestess and Two of Pentacles? You're a very busy person. I know we went into detail, but I kind of forgot all the things that we went into detail about. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, let me pull a clarifier and maybe then I'll get back onto track. I lose track of thought a lot. Just get used to it. Unless that makes you angry and you don't like it, then don't get used to it. Find somebody who does not do that. Nine of Wands, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Oh, we were talking about how you grew up around parents that very much, I don't want to say influence, but led by example how to be mature with finances or how to wisely use finances. Three of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Wands. Moving from the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. Let me get a clarifier for the Two of Swords so I can kind of see the whole energy. I might just pull another clarifier for this because whoopsie, my card fell. I'm trying to find it. Hold on, sorry. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups clarifying the Two of Swords. I want to say that there's definitely some uncomfortable energies headed your way. Well, right now you're in the Nine of Wands energy. You are feeling a little tired. And I do want to say that, you're feeling a little tired. Maybe it was like a group project, because the Three of Pentacles talks all about working together with others. But the Nine of Wands is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Maybe it almost feels like you feel like you are doing all the work in your workplace. You may be the person that I'm always not being able to find my words. It's okay. I'll get better. You're always finding yourself taking responsibility for the jobs that, like, if your boss, like, there's a group of people, right, at your work. There's probably like 20 people that are supposed to be working on these projects. And let's say your boss comes in and he says, hey, I need you guys to finish these 4 projects for me. You find yourself finishing 2 of those projects on your own just because you're in a position where you have a lot of knowledge about what you do. Also, you had a lot of practice. I have a feeling you may work with money. Maybe it's like a loan place. Maybe it's like government work. Something having to do with finances. I don't really know what jobs there are. A bank. I don't know. Something to do with money. Maybe even like, I don't know if this is a real job, but investment. Like, is there a job where you like just invest money every day? I know like people do that on their own for stocks, but maybe that's just your job. And I do feel like you're a person that lives by the quote, if you want something done right, then do it yourself. And it's almost like, which is probably a habit that you're going to have to break. You're going to have to allow people to make mistakes, allow people to be a little bit slower than you are accomplishing these projects. You're going to have to allow people to do things a little bit differently than you would, and not get so frustrated by the mistakes that you see or by the things that you would do differently. I do feel, I don't know if it's like micromanage. It's not micromanaging, because if it was micromanaging, you would be sitting over these people's shoulders, like forcing them to do it, but like managing what it is. But it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you're like, you look at these people doing the work, you get so frustrated, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this on my own. You go work with those people, let me just finish this, and you just like do it real fast, because you've had so much practice doing. I don't know what it is. I know that your job has to do with money. I don't know exactly. I don't have a lot of knowledge about jobs that have to do with money. So I can't even like be like it's this or that, because I don't even know. I just know that it has to do with money. Oh, I was saying, the habit that you're in, taking all this extra work, because you know that you can do it better than these people. You know that there's going to be less mistakes. It's just going to be better quality work. You know that you can do better quality work than these people. And by doing quality work and not having to look at this poor quality work that these people do, and like, yes, it gives you a sigh of relief that, hey, the job that our boss gave us was done well. And I don't have to get frustrated that these people did poor job, and now I have to face the boss and answer. But I do want to say that I don't know if it's patience. It's like letting people learn, like kind of like, maybe it's the emotion, like when you see these mistakes, you're gonna have to learn how to let it go, not get so irritated about it. Kind of have to accept that. It's more of like, I feel like more like, even though it feels like you're frustrated with the type of work that these people do, for me, the energy that I'm feeling is more, you're frustrated that you don't know how to get these people to understand how to do the work correctly. I want to say, like, even though when you get frustrated, it's more like raw and it's outward. Like, you let this frustration outward. And it kind of like you let this frustration go upon others, but it feels more, this actual frustration, the real reason behind it is because you're like, you're frustrated that you can't get these people to do their job correctly. Like, you're not able to explain it well, or these people are just not getting the way that you're explaining it. I feel like you're very frustrated with your coworkers, which it's probably not their fault, but it kind of is, but kind of not. I feel like you're also looking at these people, and the way that you're perceiving them is that they're not putting in enough effort, or they're not working to their fullest capability. It may just be that these people are not as enthusiastic about this focus in the world, or this job in the world. I'm not sure. In your future energy, what? Let me catch up here, and then we'll finish the future energy. The Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords. Ani said, you are what is wrong with this world, grow up. I'm not sure what that means. Pro said, agreed only. I'm showing this lunatic to my kids, saying if they turn out like this, I'm admitting them. Can somebody call the cops on this person? Like, can somebody find who this person is and actually protect their kids? Like, what the fuck? This person literally just said, I'm gonna bully my kids if they're anything different than me. What the fuck? I'm actually scared for your kids. What the fuck? Proto hype. Somebody find out who this is and actually get somebody to help their kids. Flip. Do you guys see this? I'm gonna screenshot it because I'm actually worried about their kids. They literally just came in here and admitted, I'm gonna go bully my kids. What the fuck? What the fuck? I have to travel with these types of people? How, like, what the fuck? Like, how do I get help for their kids? Child abuse? Literally. What the fuck? What the fuck? I cannot. This grown-ass adult literally just said, if my kids are gonna end up looking anything like you, I'm gonna bully them. I'm gonna bully them so bad. What the fuck? I'm gonna harass my kids. What the fuck? Jeez, all these people coming in here literally just being like, bitch, I'm a terrible person. Look at me. I'm such a terrible person. Everybody in this chat, I'm a terrible person. Like, what the hell? Ask said, Shorty shot out. Oh. Actually, does... But this person is actually just bullying me in here. Nico said, are you a Satanist? I'm not, but I don't have a problem with Satanists. Ascalad said, it's just a dork with mental problems, not a religious thing, for real. Ascalad said, doesn't know simple economics, let alone religion. Are they talking about me? And then Kim R said, McDonald's worker. Nico said, who the fuck is she talking to? Like, what? Like, you guys really have to face yourselves in the mirror. You just come into people's lives and bully them. Wow. Let's give them a... Source, you see this? I'm gonna give them a round of applause because they think that they did something great. Okay. They won't be seeing you, Source. They definitely won't be seeing you. People definitely won't be seeing you anytime soon. Your karma is going to be having to feel what you made somebody else feel, having to be bullied until... My karma is having to deal with bullies. My karma is having to deal with bullies. I'm going to get rewarded for how I had to deal with bullies. You're gonna get punished for going into people's lives and bullying them. Kim R. Gonna face themselves in the end. Be known as a bully. Nico. Gonna have to face themselves in the end. Gonna be known as a bully. Proto Hype. Gonna have to face themselves in the end. Gonna be known as a bully. They said, no, she's just a nutter who never had a father figure. Men, do not abandon your children and take responsibility. This is what will define your legacy. Disgusting. Remove. Block. Never have to hear you talk again. Jeez. Anton said, you have a sweet voice. Thank you. This lighting is not the best right now. The Sunshine House came out. Saloon Software, I do not understand your language. So sorry. You are scary. Said, I don't understand their language either. Muhammad said, hi, devil. Hi, Muhammad. Brady said, you're literally Narrow from Black Clover. Who's Narrow? Wait, I watched Black Clover, but who is Narrow? Because I watched it in Japanese, and because you watched it dubbed, does the name sound different? What's the name in Japanese? Narrow? I don't know. I will happily be associated with anybody from anime. Muhammad said, I'm not sure what you said. Show me. I'm not even gonna read your name. Muhammad said, then stop your live. Why would I stop my live? I am not stopping my live because I want to be here. And I'm not supposed to be facing bullies alive. I'm supposed to be here doing what I want to do. But I'm not supposed to be facing bullies. Isn't that common sense that we don't bully each other? We support each other. Jericho said, scary. Ooh, good. I scare you? Good. Don't give a shit said, man, I'm sorry about life. It sucks you got to wash that shit off your face. 2 people probably help you better. You gotta face yourself in the end. Don't give a shit is a bully. It will be known as a bully. Do not be friends with don't give a shit. They are a bully. If they bully others, they will also bully you. If they talk about others behind their back with you, they will also talk about you behind your back with others. Muhammad said, fix your hair. Bullying. I'm okay with going through and banning everybody because I much rather have healthy people in here. I will happily go through all these comments and ban all the bullies. Because first of all, I want my people to be in good energy. Actual people that support me, I want them to have good energy in here. And when I have to mirror back your energy and go off on you guys, I don't really like that. Mike Williams said, reported. Wow. Good thing. I didn't want you here anyways. Savage Hugh says, do you understand Machu Picchu? And then they said, do you speak yappiness? I don't know what you mean, Savage. Justin said, nice cowlicks. I don't even know what cowlicks are. Alex Dante said, without bullies, I wouldn't be the G I am. That's true, though. I agree. I've had to face probably over 500 bullies by now in my life. No wonder. Bullies be really raising us out here. What the heck? Yeah, but when all you have to do is face bullies, you just level up and level up because it's like right now, like maybe like 2 years ago, I would have maybe gotten offended. I would be like, what the heck? I don't want to come back here anymore because all these people be bullying me. This sucks. But now I'm like, what the fuck? You have to face yourself in the mirror. I have to face myself and tell myself, hi, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being alive today. But these people have to go and they have to be like, damn, I really went into somebody's life and just bullied them for no reason. And then they have to be like, God, look, this is who I am. I have to, look, I'm like, God, I'm so happy I'm me. Thank you that I existed today. Thank you that I get to travel in your creation. I get to breathe air. My blood is flowing. I still have my hands. I have my feet. I can run. I'm going to taste tasty snacks. I'm going to drink water. Thank you, Source. And then Source is like, woohoo, we get to travel together and co-create. This is so fun. But those people, especially the ones that just came into my live and bullied me, right now, they can't even face God. They're like, God, oh, wait, I feel terrible. No, I can't. You can't even face God. You can't even face them. Thank you, God. I appreciate that we evolve. We're not perfect. I make mistakes too. Sometimes I may say something that affects somebody in a negative way too. We realize it, we go and we apologize, and then we do better next time. Deadpool said, hi, what's up? Hi. Hi. Savage Shook said, why are Peg's worshippers bullies her? She's chill like that. Savage said, you go girl. Thank you. You give me a head pat. Give me head pats. Give me head pats. Thank you for the head pats. Ruben said, Jesus loves you. Have a blessed day. Savage said, Alex with a crown. And then Alex said, see, we need them to make us better people. It's true. It is true because, well, growing up, I'm going to say I was not perfect. I was not always, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I was mean to people too. What was I going to say? We need them to make us better people. There was one time when I did say something mean to somebody and those people actually did stand up for themselves. They went off on me. And I am so grateful for them because I feel like that moment is what made me realize, like, damn. Because they literally just took my energy and mirrored it back to me. They're like, bitch, this is how you made me feel by saying that. And I was like, oh, this shit hurts. And I think that moment actually made me realize, like, the influence that you have over people with the things that you say, the things that you do. Again, all these people are connected to Source. They're connected to infinity. I can't take that away from them. And I can just say, fingers crossed, you're gonna evolve and you're gonna grow and you're actually gonna realize what it means to hurt somebody because you get hurt and you're like, damn, this shit feels bad. I don't ever want anybody to go through this. Again, I can't disconnect them. I hope that one day they learn and they grow and they come back in here and they're like, bitch, you're so cool. Thank you for waking up today and getting out of bed, because it's not always easy. Something, I don't know, just something kind. Maybe one day they'll do a whole 180 and they'll be back in here and they'll say something kind instead of bullying me. It'll be okay and make us better people. Nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, but as long as you allow yourself to realize what you're creating and allow yourself to evolve, become a better person, that's all that matters. Your mother, normies are boring, bullies are trash, you do you. Thank you, mother! I appreciate your mother. Savage gave your mother a crown, and I like that. Savage gave Alex a crown and your mother. I like that. Savage said her energy is so vibrant. Plus aura. Thank you, Savage. I appreciate it. Tyler came in here and said, average American loony. That's the first thing you say to somebody when you meet them? I'm just like, if I met this person in real life and the first thing that they say to me is average American loony, I would be like, what the fuck? I would actually bitch this person out in real life. I would bitch them out. I might even throw some punches. These people, if they actually had to face me in real life, they would not be walking away just okay. They would not be walking away just okay, like how here they're just like, whatever, this person. No, in real life, come at me in real life, bitch. Come at me in real life. You're sitting behind your screen. Come at me in real life, okay? Gabrielle said, you're pretty cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And right back at you. Project what you are. You're probably pretty cool up in there too. Alberto, I'm gonna open my windows. It's getting hot. It's actually gonna get 80 today, but the day started off really gloomy and cold. Well, I've been here for 52 minutes, and I'm not even done with the reading. I'm just reading the comments. Alberto said, you look like you listen to Little Peep. Me too. I think that they were good at making music. Savage said, bruh, you are a literal Greek philosopher and even better. Thank you. Savage said, she is literally me or who I want to be. Aw. Hey, you are going to be a great version of your highest self. I believe in you. You're going to get to the place that, Savage, you're going to love who you are. Continue choosing what you love and releasing what you don't like. And you're going to be a wonderful human. I believe in you. I believe in you. You're going to be just as wonderful. We're equals. Savage, me and you are equals. Whatever I can do, you can do too. Bandana said, hurt people. It's not easy, but you should respond to bullying with pity. They're sad, self-hating people. Bullying makes them feel strong when it shows weakness. I do agree. Yes, I do get mad at these bullies, but also I kind of thought about this and I was like, do I want to like just be the bigger person and not show them the type of energy they're showing me? But honestly, I don't mind because of the experience I think I had where I said something mean to somebody and they came at me bitching me out. And that affected me. That made me like actually be like, whoa. I need to question why the heck what I just did made somebody react in that way. But these people obviously probably had parents that bullied them. They probably had siblings that bullied them. And that's just what they know life to be. It's like the guardians that they grew around, the older siblings that they grew around. Led by example, and most of those people did not lead by good example. I do understand, and I'm never gonna try to disconnect these people or take away like how some people try to make somebody feel smaller. Like, yes, I'm gonna bitch these people out, I'm gonna tell them off, but I'm never gonna tell them, oh, source doesn't love you or there's no love for you, because everybody is connected to every single type of frequency at all times. Even if you're a bully, you're connected to love, to joy, to happiness. You're connected to all frequencies at all times. Everybody is. Jod says, what is your cosplay name? You know what? I love when people do cosplay, but I've never done it. I want to, but also, I don't know, it's going to take a lot of work because I'm going to have to buy myself a sewing machine because, well, the outfits, you really have to put in a lot of work into them. But I have a few characters that I would want to dress up as. I think that it would be so fun. And I love when people dress up. I think it's so fun. Plus, I love anime characters, and to see see it in real life, people actually dressing as these characters, I don't know, it makes me really happy. Miri Verification said, you are capable of great things. Oh, thank you, Mira. You too. You project what you are. You probably believe in yourself, and I believe in you too. Thank you for writing that comment in here. Antonio said, they'd be getting arrested for body slamming you. Jed said, you look hastily put together. Like, so? Do you literally, like, your coworkers, you just come up to them and be like, bitch, it looks like you didn't try today. Huh? If you see that somebody is struggling, you come up to them and you make them feel better. What the fuck? Jed, you have to face yourself in the mirror. Damn, I'm embarrassed for your wife. I'm embarrassed for your children. I'm embarrassed for any family that you have. God damn. DeGreen said, I hope those aren't tattoos. Like, flip. Like, are you my partner? Are you my partner? No, I don't think so. So why the heck does it even matter? Why are you gonna come in here and judge somebody the first thing that you do? The green is a bully, will be known as a bully. Nobody be the green's friend because they will bully you. The first thing that the green is gonna say to you is they're gonna bully you. So just stay away from them. It's kind of scary over there. AA says therapy, lots KF. I don't know what that means. Bandana says, I don't mean you have to be kind to them, just for yourself. Remind yourself their words come from their own sadness. It has no bearing on the truth about you. I like that, Bandana, and thank you for leaving that comment in there. Bruno says, no. Any comment that has to do with Charlie Kirk is unwelcomed, is unwanted. That bitch hated on all the people that I love. I would beat that person up myself. Left or right? Let's go right. Kay Francis said, when's that OF dropping? Lock North, no resting in peace for Charlie Kirk. If he was still alive, I would beat the shit out of them myself. What the fuck? No resting in peace for that bitch up in here. Ew. No resting in peace for that bitch. I beat that bitch up myself. What the hell? They literally told people to hate all the people that I love. Todd said, yeah, that's what I said when I saw your face and your weird horns. Like, nobody cares. I don't even know if that's like, I don't know what they're talking about. John Doe said, I want to bully my children. John Doe said, I want to bully my children. I want to bully children that do not look like me and do not act like me. I want to bully everybody that's not like me. Yukatan said, I like your unique hairstyle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in here, Yukatan, and saying something nice. French Toast says, hello. Hi, French Toast. With maple syrup. Yum, sounds delicious. Brandon says, Lisa Simpson if she tried meth. Like, what? Like, these are actual adults living in this world? You guys think that bullying is so funny? Okay, Yukatan said, your hair reminds me of a rich man's mustache. It actually does. I'm kind of sad because I'm sad that I started off here because I would usually start it here and like let this kind of just loose. But I have a rich man's mustache. Oh my god, no. Jod says, is that contact lens? No, I'm gonna think, oh my gosh, it does. No, I'm gonna think that all day. I cannot. I actually have a mustache on top of my head. Okay, anyways, it's only one day that I have to wear it. We get to reset it tomorrow anyway, so Jet said, is that contact lenses or natural? It is my eyeballs. I don't think I could ever put a contact lens in because that's scary. If people that do it, I don't know how you do it, but I don't think I can ever. So keep doing it because I'll never be able to do it, so I'll just live vicariously through you. Teddy says, what happened to YouTube? She go back to the good old days, no fucking live streaming people on Twitch and people don't look like stupid as fuck. Okay, Teddy, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. Why don't you go start something that you actually like doing and stop hating on people that are doing what they actually like to do? Seaside. Oh my gosh, this is too many comments. I haven't even finished my live. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. I'm pretty sure I even forgot what the energy of the reading is by now. I didn't even finish it. I'm literally here to do a reading. And it's already an hour in and I still have like 10,000 comments to read. I need to finish this reading. I'm literally doing the live to do a reading. You guys, stop commenting for a little bit. Zsai said, get some help. Okay, I will. I love help. I will definitely get help because help is amazing. I love communities that help each other. Todd said, you're the one that started this shit saying you are embarrassed for people. Todd has no clue what we were talking about. lock nor games literally came back after I removed them. I said, did you deadass remove them? Oh, they actually did the whole deal. They did the extra effort, and they went into their name on their channel and they changed the name just so I would see their comment. I mean, you love me that much that you want me to read your comment, I'll accept it. Like, you want me to see your comment, that's fine. You love me that much, that's fine. Fishstick said, you're super cute, and thank you, you're projecting, so you're probably super cute up in there too, Fishstick. I'm sorry I have to be so close. It's kind of hard to read. The lighting and then this screen is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Dan said, there's a skeleton behind you. Oh no. Oh no, run. 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 They're gonna get you. The skeleton, run. Thanks for giving me the heads up. They were gonna chomp on my finger. Todd said, he's saying you need a lot of therapy. I don't know who Todd is even talking about or what they're talking about. I know somebody came in here and projected their opinion upon me saying I need therapy, but I was like, I don't get it. You don't even know me. You've never even had a conversation with me. You've never even asked anything about me. I don't get it. Micah says, Jesus Christ loves you. Plague says, proof. Farmer says, looks like you need help. Well, then help me. If I need help, then be the one that helps me, bitch. Micah said, Charlie Kirk loved you. That user is hated in this live. We hate that person. We think that person basically brought their own karma to themselves. Okay. Beg said, Jesus Christ loves all. James said, grow up, you infant. Like, what? Okay. Give me my baby bottle then. Feed me my milk. If you're gonna come in here and share your opinion that you think I'm growing too slow, then feed me, bitch. Feed me. Plague Doctor said, point proven. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, you will learn. Disgusting. No, that person gets no peace. All the suffering. Charlie Kirk, all the suffering. I hope that they suffer. For how many people that they bullied, how many people they've made feel unwelcome, unloved, unappreciated, unrespected. Hell no, I hate that person. Fishstick said, can you squish your face so I can see how adorable you look? No. You squish my face. No. Cute. You know, cute. What? Eight-legged said, why? Because he spoke the truth? What? No. Charlie Kirk, all the suffering for you. We hate you here. Hate them. Okay. Yucatan said, watch out, there's a skeleton behind you. Run. I don't want you to die. Ah! There's a skeleton behind me. Ah! Farmer said, you sound so uneducated. Okay. Lou said, what the fuck? This chick looks crazy as fuck. Thanks, Lou, for being a bully. Thanks for letting everybody know that you're a bully so that we don't have to question, so that we know, oh, we're not going to be around Lou because they're going to bully people, and we don't like when people bully people. Kay Francis says, what? I just threw up in my mouth. These people are crazy. Supporting somebody who literally taught you to hate everybody? What the fuck? Except for white people? What the fuck? What about Charlie followers preaching in the chat? I hate them. What the fuck? Mooney, are you a Charlie follower? Because you're gonna get blocked too. But if you're not, then I'll keep you in here. We do not like Charlie in here. We hate them. Yucatan said, please, enough political talk. Show us the La Boo Boo collection already. What's a La Boo Boo? You better not be making me say anything inappropriate. Farmer said, you literally said you would try to beat up. After he bullied people, I would be standing up for the people that he was harassing. How? What the fuck? So you're going to say this person can bully people, and those people have to put up with it. Nobody can touch them. They can go and harass people. They can bully people. They can tell people to go hate people and try to kick them out. And nobody's allowed to do anything or stop them. Farmer, ain't nobody in here wants to be your friend. Everybody's gonna stay as far away from you as they can. You are unsafe. Farmer is unsafe. Nobody, you can be their friend if you want to, but I told you. Benedict said, when did you talk to your father last? Like, who gives a shit? And actually, okay. Bear Eagle said, how do you do? As an actual adult living in this world, think it's okay to say you would beat up a man who was murdered by a domestic terrorist? You're no better than the terrorist, in my opinion. Again, Charlie being somebody who literally said the cruelest things about the black community, the cruelest things about the gay community, the cruelest things about innocent people who are like other religions, people that literally want to express themselves however they want, probably people that look like me. They literally just goddamn bullied everybody. I would beat up a bully. I would beat up a bully. No, not think about it. Not even for a second. If I heard somebody that was bullying people that I love these people that this person bullied. If I heard this person say anything bad about them and I was there, you think I would just let it off the hook? You think I would let my friends just get bullied and not say nothing about it and not do nothing about it? All these people that are like Charlie Kirk, when your child gets bullied and they come home crying saying, I have a bully. Guess what? No, they don't have a bully. You know why? Because when Charlie Kirk was bullying all these people, you said, no, you don't have a bully. Charlie Kirk was not bullying you. So to your child, say, no, you don't have a bully. No, they didn't actually say that to you. They didn't actually say that they hate you or that there's something wrong with you, kid. To your own child, say that. Just how you're saying to everybody that was bullied by Charlie Kirk. No, you don't have a bully. They never said nothing mean to you when literally he was sitting there bullying them. So when your child comes home bullied, tell them, no, you don't have a bully. No. Just like how you're telling everybody that Charlie Kirk bullied. They don't have a bully. He never said nothing mean to you. What the fuck? I can't believe I have to live with these people. This is the people that live here. What the fuck? No common sense at all. Trevor says, looks like you have a math equation on her face. Nicole says, hair equals blue note from One Piece. When you guys come in here, like, I love the anime references, but you guys watch the dub versions. I don't know who you guys are talking about. Who is Blue Note? I watch the Japanese versions. I watch the sub versions. So when you guys say Blue Note from One Piece, I have no idea what you're talking about. I need you to say the Japanese name, because I don't know who Blue Note, I don't know what name that is. Big 8 said, what does the tattoos mean? We will touch on that later. Yucatan said, her face does scare me. Not because she's ugly or nothing, but reminds me of my math homework. Yucatan! It literally just said I remind them of their math homework. Mooney said, sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but Charlie was a romanticized racist. Exactly. Mooney is the only one with any common sense in here. Still, I wouldn't wish death upon him, though. Gary Buster said, nice hair. Thanks. Dodpef said, why do you all hate so much based on someone's appearance? Thank you, Dodpef. I don't understand it either. Like, if I was sitting here and I was preaching what Charlie Kirk was preaching, and I was saying, and I was, like, being racist towards everybody, I was hating on people, I was saying people were not good enough, I was saying I'm better than people, that the universe loves only me and hates all of you guys, and none of you guys are connected, only I'm, nah. Obviously, but people come in here and they literally make fun of my face. They don't have nothing bad to say about anything I'm saying except for you need Jesus. They have no, like, they I don't know. Thank you though, Dodpef. I appreciate your comment. Heavy Lift Gain says, Jesus Christ died for you on the cross, and 3 days later, blah blah blah. Gary Buster said, the skeleton really looks full of life. It looks about like it's gonna chomp somebody. Looks like it wants a snack. Two Tone said, what the fuck are you? Like, who? You actually come up to a stranger that you just met and say, what the fuck are you? Like, who does that? Flip. I feel bad for the people that you live around. I feel bad for your community. That's the first thing you say to somebody that you just meet. Flip, I feel bad for the children that live around you. I feel bad for everybody that lives around you. Yucatan said, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's official, I'm obese. Do you like it? Because some people like it. But if you don't like it, then I wish you all the support to be what you want to be. There's nothing wrong with some extra warmth, and I'll give you all the kisses. Everybody deserves to be loved. No fat shaming here at all. I love everybody because there's somebody for everybody. Fanya said, I want to try this hairstyle. Looks so cool. Woo! You should. I think that you would look fantastic with it. And I think that a lot of people say that they like it. So you could actually try this hairstyle and then influence more people to try the hairstyle. Andrew said, your hair is standing up. Did you use some guy's hair gel? Why the heck would it only be guy hair gel? And I used hairspray. But why would you say guy hair gel? Why wouldn't you just say hair gel? Shadow Money Wizard Gang B3. Orion said, I'll feed you feed me, Orion. Feed me. Ariane, feed me. I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed me. Why is there a skeleton in your car? Blake said. Why don't you have a skeleton in your car? You don't have a skeleton protecting your car? People are gonna break into your car and you don't have a skeleton protecting it? What are you doing? You gotta protect your car, Blake. The real clown said, something is wrong with you? You really come up to a stranger and say something is wrong with you, the real clown? I feel bad for everybody that has to live around you. I hope you don't come up to strangers because that's not a good look for you, the real clown. Not a good look. Yucatan said, Mom, can we have Grimes? We have no Grimes at home. Grimes at home. Child, I don't know what Grimes are. You mean like some dirt? Grimy dirt? I can get you a cup of grimy dirt. Is that okay? Is that what you wanted? Is this what you're into? Is a cup of dirt? I mean, you do you, child. Heavy lift gang said, out of the heart, the mouth speaks. Daniel said, the Lord Jesus has a purpose. Petrol said, you gotta fix your hair a little there. I mean, this part could be fixed a little in that part. I do agree. Bill Master says, bullies are necessary to keep creatures like you in the closet. This person actually just feels okay going out into public and sharing this type of energy with everybody. I'm actually like so shocked to see how many bullies this universe has, because again, it's like common sense. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Isn't that just like common sense that we grew up with? Total Tuna Can said, what's your favorite dinosaur? Ooh. My favorite dinosaur would probably have to be the alligator crocodile, because it's the only dinosaur that's still alive. I think that the crocodile and or the alligator is a dinosaur. I think that's my favorite because it's literally a dinosaur that's still alive. Don't you guys agree? Don't they because they have that thick scaly skin and then the scary mouth that they eat stuff with? Doesn't it look like a dinosaur to you? But also probably, I don't know, I actually haven't studied dinosaurs too much, but that'd be scary times. I would get my head chopped off by a dinosaur. I'm not surviving in the dinosaur age. I don't know about you guys, but I'm terrified of dinosaurs. I'm even terrified of crocodiles and alligators. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna live anywhere that has alligators and crocodiles. Never. I'm scared. Tyson said, what is your initiative here? I'm actually doing a tarot reading, but there's so many comments today that it's already an hour and 30. I have to get out of here, but I haven't even been able to oh my gosh, there's like 100 more comments. I'm never gonna be able to catch up. I'm already an hour and a half in. I haven't even finished my reading. What are we gonna do? I have to get to work. I thought, because usually these are only an hour, I thought I would be done by now. Jamie said, we'll be praying for you. Keep love in your heart. Tyson said, oh, we already read that. Neil came in here, the first thing they said to a stranger is, "You look like a school desk." That's actually kind of funny, though. I'm not even gonna block that one. That's just comedy. Dallas says, "What's that hairstyle?" Yucatan says she was gonna tell us the future with these fancy cards, but then the politics kinda derailed it. Tyson said, "What is your initiative here?" Again? Oh, it's probably because I didn't reply to it because I'm trying to catch up to the comments. Mac said, "Block all of us that value human life." What are you, a Charlie Kirk supporter? Yes, I will block all of you guys because you do not value human life. You only value white human life. No diversity. Charlie Kirk did not care about diverse lives. Powell says, "What is the point of the stream?" Well, you see here, Brave Fan says, "Wish we could trade you for Charlie." God, do you see this? Aren't you embarrassed of these people? Flip. Aren't you embarrassed? I have to travel with these people, God? Bitch, you better step up and goddamn put them in their place. Ooh, I'm gonna get mad at you, Source. You really letting these types of bullies walk around on the spaceship? I mean, there's still love and frequency for them. You're still believing in them. I mean, that's what makes you God. Flip. Dallas says, "Ha." Heavy Lift Game says, "Charlie didn't bully anyone." Okay. Bitch, you're out of here. At first I was like, okay, they're okay. And now I'm like, huh? Nah, we don't want you here. Tyson. Okay. Jim Dingle says they can walk away. Anthony says, "We all hate you weirdos too." Okay. I much rather you keep your distance from me. So go ahead, hate us, because I don't want to be anywhere near you anyways. Max said, "You are bullying people with your speech. After they come in here and harass me and I stand up for myself, then you're going to say, oh, those people didn't harass you. You're just bullying them. But you're going to completely ignore their disrespect, what they said, their harassment of me." What the fuck? God, do you see this shit? Do you see the people that you gave a chance to? This is how they're acting. This is how they're treating others. Bitch, I'm gonna get mad at you. Do not feel like you have to be all lovey and dovey with God all the time. Let them know how you feel. Dallas said, "Bro, your hair." Dev said, "Are you American?" I am not American. I do live in America. I was born in America, but I do not associate with America. I'll associate with the new name that is given to this land by everybody. We need people from all communities at the table, not just white men making these laws. Then I would proudly say I am whatever the name they choose for this land. But American, I'm embarrassed about that. Pink said, "You look like you support Charlie Kirk's death." Ha. Ha. Okay, Cloud9, "Bro has been evil maxing." Colton said, "Jesus loves you, repent and turn to God." This is the type of Christian that we are not going to allow in here. The ones that come in here says Jesus loves you is okay. But the ones that say there's something wrong with you, you need a change? No. Chad said Jesus does love you, and I want you to know that I agree with you. The people who claim to be Christian and yet insult, belittle, and bully those who are different do not live a truly Christian. Thank you, Chad. Oh my gosh, somebody with common sense. Oh my gosh. You see, I don't have a problem with people finding happiness within religion, but the people that come into this live, that is not, that's just, those are just terrible people. That even doesn't have anything to do with religion. They're just like slapped a label that says I'm religious, but they're actually just awful people. Just nothing good to say. All they do is, again, what you said, belittle and bully, insult. That's all they know how to do. It's like, what? Especially those that grew around the message of Jesus. I'm like, what? You guys grew up around this person that you find so important, that literally told you to love others, not to go insult, belittle, and bully them. It don't make no sense. I'm confused about half of these people. And that's what most people that stick a religious label on themselves act like. It's actually embarrassing. Dallas said, who cares what you think, okay? You don't, and that's fine. You don't care what I think, then that's fine. I'm not talking to you then. You are not for me. Powell says, army of Christians just woke up and demons are panicking. I don't get what that means. Taika said her dad is a water buffalo. Maybe they are. Oh, Bandana is out of here. We don't want you in here. Anybody that still makes excuses for Charlie is not welcome here, because we love our diverse communities. Amilcar says, crazy trick. That's the first thing that you say to somebody? A stranger that you come across, that's the first thing that you say to them? Well, I'm not even surprised. You're probably out there gossiping about everybody. Yakatan said, Taika? And Taika said, your cousin's a water buffalo. That's actually funny. Unless they start bullying me, but so far that's not bullying. That's just kind of funny. How I was called a school desk, that's kind of funny. That's a school desk. How is that's not bullying, that's just kind of funny. Blake said, so pew pew, I don't get it. The Mad Max said, what were some of those crude things? I don't know what you're talking about. Taika said, stampeding through Africa. Meyer said, are you innocent? Taika said, would you do... Huh? Okay, Taika is getting reported, just deleted. I'm pretty sure that they are saying something that is inappropriate. Okay, Orion said, I'm guessing you have friends who have been mistreated. What did you do for them? Well, we can do a current example where Palestine is literally being slaughtered. And what do? We drive around with a sign that says, stop slaughtering Palestine, and with a Palestinian flag and a keffiyeh and goddamn free Palestine. That's what I would do for my friends. As people spit on my car, cuss me out, look at me weird. That's what I would do for my friends. Yakatan said, Little Peep and his music have been a disaster for humanity. Sean Stewart said, your hair looks like it's about to fly away. Neil said, everyone's been bullied before, snowflake girl pair. So you're saying because I've been bullied, I'm gonna go bully other people? What the fuck? Neil is not a safe person. Do not go near them. Aaron said, what the fuck? Cloud9 says, if you think Little Peep was bad, imagine what this one would do to music. Okay. Chef's Kiss said, please just stop. Yukatan said, Pink? He's shaking hands with Pink? I'm not sure. Chef's Kiss, this is disrespectful. Adrian said, oh damn, enough internet for today. Orion said, if someone is sitting down talking, do you have to engage with them? If someone is sitting down talking, no, you don't have to engage with anybody. If you don't want to talk to anybody, you can not talk to them. You don't have to engage with literally anybody. Sean Stewart said, do you think Charlie Kirk was a terrible man? We hate Charlie here. Charlie is not welcome here, and people that supported Charlie are not welcome here. Yukatan said, mentally sick, physically thick. I'm not sure who you're saying that about yourself. Kush Smoke Nose Ring says it all. I don't know what you're talking about. Rudolph said, God, I wish someone sent you to Palestine or Libya. I would love to go. I would love to go to Palestine. I would happily go help them out. I would happily stand as a wall. Chad said, for what it's worth, I do not know your pain nor your suffering that you have had in life and whether or not this is genuinely your thoughts, but I do ask you give prayer a chance since what's to lose? Obviously you don't know me because I talk to God every day. Obviously you do not know me. You guys don't even try to get to know me. I literally talk to God every day, and you guys come in here like just assuming things, like literally saying the worst things possible as the first comment. Like none of you guys actually got to try to know me. All you guys, like literally everybody's perception of me is just me sending back everybody's disrespect, and everybody's like, oh my god, she's crazy, when they don't even read what people have been saying to me. John CTM said, what are you with a star face? Thank you for not saying something mean, John. I appreciate it. Adrian said, where are your parents? Oh my god. Has Adrian been trolling in here? Adrian is not a safe person. I would advise that you stay away from Adrian because they will be mean to you for no reason. Jod said, out of curiosity, are you leftist? I don't associate with anything. I just associate with being a good human. Let people have freedom. Let people have rights. Stop oppressing people and be a good human. That's all I believe in. I don't associate with that or that. No, just be a goddamn good human. Away said, a little meditating emoji. Thundercat, this is what sits at the end of a bar at 2 a.m. peeling the label. Okay, and obviously you know. The Mad Max, the Japanese name and dub names are the same. You don't watch either. Blue, Bluehorn, what did you say from, well, I don't care. I forget names anyways. Okay, where did we, right here. Are they the same? Who is that character then? And the Mad Max literally doesn't even know me and just, Okay. Away, guys. Away says, guys, stop harassing peeps as a coping mechanism after Charlie's death. Pink says, Pink just needs my attention. They're in love with me, and they obviously need my attention. I blocked them and they came back. Tom said, what the fuck am I watching? That's what you say to somebody? That's how you support people? Good for you. Stay away from Tom. They are not a healthy person. Thundercat says losing brain cells on this. Yeah, and if you didn't comment that, maybe I could have gone back to my reading faster. You're losing your own brain cells because of your own community and what they decide to comment. This is literally me just reading your guys' comments. You're losing brain cells because of your own community of chatters. Bitch. You think I like to be sitting here having to defend myself, having to defend friggin' diverse people, like, you think I like to sit here and read all these nasty comments? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not even gonna finish this reading today because I've lost all track of thought. Next time I will put the chat to the side, finish my reading, because this is just not it. There's too many people in here. I'm grateful that they were in here, but also the comments were just not it. Hey, one at a time, we get rid of the gross ones. One at a time, and then tomorrow will be a better reading because we've gotten rid of some of them. I don't know. Let me finish these comments and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be here for 2 hours. Oh my gosh. There's no reading today. This is not even a tarot channel anymore. I'm just replying to your comments at this point. Toby said, why is there a skeleton? Because I love skeletons and I love bones. Tom said, Jesus loves you. Bart said, some Christians got baited. Big said, hey, you, yes, you, hey, hi. Hi. John CTM said, what are you again? With the heart face emojis. Dong said, why is this in my algorithm? Well, I don't want you here anyways if you don't want to be here, so nobody really wants your opinion anyways, if that's all you got to say. Ugadon said, thou shalt not be baited by trolls. Trevor said, no way, mad respect for your style. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate it. Thanks, Trevor. Dev said, then get out. Patrol said, I agree with Dev. Were those two trolling up in here? What did Patrol say up here? Can I? Oh, wait. I just saw. Can I press on their comment and see all their other comments? Wait, Liam is up in there. I see them somewhere. Let me catch up. I'm catching up. I promise. Literally, there's like 130 people in here, and there's so many comments that I have been having a trouble catching up. Channel activity. Okay, yeah, Dev is a troll report. I hope, well, I'm happy and I'm grateful I don't have to see you again tomorrow. Patrol said, I agree with Dev, so I also am grateful that I don't have to see this unhealthy person again. I much rather have healthy people coming in here, giving them more space and blocking the space from the unhealthy people. Meyer said, share your location. I'd like to check on you. That definitely, somebody call somebody who, I don't know, people stay away from Myers. Myers is literally, I don't know, that's scary. Like, stay away from Myers. That's scary. I'm gonna get rid of them because that's actually, like, if that person came into a child, like, if a child decided to do a live and that's what they said in there, I would actually punch that person in the face. If you said that to my face, to a child's face, what the fuck? Trevor says, nice. You got that and said, stand in front of a taller person so it looks like they have a mustache. Stop, you got done. I promise I'll fix it. Soul Fox says, because it does look like a mustache. I can't even disagree. Look, it looks like a mustache. Stop. Soul Fox said, looks like you have a PlayStation cheat code tatted on your face. George says, bro, I've been listening to you not saying shit, but now it's literally just everything that comes out of your mouth. It's so sad. I don't get that, and I'm pretty sure they're picking on me, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'd much rather not have to deal with that person. They don't feel safe. Aaron said, God, you got pretty eyes. Thank you, Aaron. Kevin said, are those tattoos? Yes, they are, Kevin. Lordy said, hi. Hi, Lordy. Cloud9 said, LOL. Powell, I think she is from the USA. TTV Squash said, you're cute. Kevin, what do your tattoos mean? I'm not going to explain that right now. I will be explaining it later. Roman said, are you a dude? And so if I am, oh, you scared that you can't project your sexual desires upon me if I'm a dude? Like, what the fuck? What type of question is that? Yes, I am a dude. They're like, no! No! I thought I was gonna be sleeping with a girl. Lord says, yes, tree other. TTV Squash said, do you play games at all? I do! I love games. Right now I'm playing a lot of mobile games. I have a few that I've been enjoying. I actually just downloaded a new one, and it's been so fun. I'll have to make a list of all the games that I play because, and eventually I am looking to get a setup. Actually, the first public eye, like the first platform that I had was actually video games, but I didn't have a good setup or anything, so that was just kind of like for fun. But I do want to get back to video games and streaming them because I think they're fun. I have lots of fun. And video games, they allow me to be a lot more silly. Like here, this is a tarot channel, so I am a lot more serious. But with streaming video games, it allows me to be more of who I actually am. Even though, like, I get to express myself here too. But I enjoy video games. I think they're really fun. Mason says, the unemployment special. Wow, so good for Mason. They don't know somebody and they just come into their live and the first thing they say is something mean. Wow, good for you. Yucatan says Mason with a laughing face. Oh, are you laughing at what Mason said? Yucatan, are you agreeing with what they said? Because I'm kind of getting suspicious of you. You're about to get Roman asking, are you a dude again? Like, why does it matter? I could be a dude, I could be a chick. Who the flip cares? Unless you're trying to force your sexual desires upon me. What the fuck? Charlie was neither. Okay, we don't want you here. I much rather leave this space for somebody who is actually good-hearted. Yucatan said, this is the type of person who comes up to you and be like, I need... Oh, okay, you're laughing. Okay. Clax, I finally got to your message. Oh my gosh. Oh, Liam, you don't even understand. Today there's literally a million comments of just like bullies. There's literally and I've been sitting, it's already 2 hours, Liam. I'm about to lose my mind. I need to get to work. This is too Well, Liam, hi, thank you for visiting me. I appreciate it. Trevor said, this is a masterpiece. Yucatan said, Picasso. Okay, Yucatan, I'm not suspicious of you, because at first I thought you were agreeing with the person that was making fun of me, but I don't think that you are. Oh, Trevor also has face tattoos. They said, I've got face tattoos. Oh, I love that for you. I love face tattoos. Big said, you want to play paper football? You got the gold ready? Trevor says, what the fuck? Yucatan said, football? Go Broncos. I actually don't watch football. I'm not really into watching sports. You got time to go before? Trevor says. Clark says, 8% battery remaining. No! Go get that charger! What you've been doing, watching your show on your phone? Were you playing video games? Oh, I got a burp. Okay. Am I almost done with reading the comments? I am. Why? Okay. After I'm done reading the comments, I'm gonna go, okay? I have to get to work. Let's see. Yucatan said, when fighting monsters, one must be careful not to become one himself. When man stares into the abyss. Yucatan, it's actually funny. It's actually interesting that you say that, because usually the only person that can take down a monster is another monster. But then the only way that these people don't stay as a monster is because of the loving people that surround them. The loving people that kind of bring them back to who they actually are. When you're fighting against monsters, make sure that you have good support. Make sure that you have people that you can trust around you. Trevor says, some people don't have the words to say what they mean. I do agree. It's actually very difficult for some people to get outwards. Like, even for me, sometimes my words, like, it's just blank. I'm like, wait, where did everything go? I don't understand. Some people, that's just how they are. Some people can literally organize their brains, their minds, and, like, organize a whole essay within their mind, but then some of us just can't find the words. And both are okay. There's nothing wrong with either. Paula says she is speaking to God, and God always replies yes or no or not yet. Liam says, or Clax, Liam? Chat, Clax is Liam. So when I say Liam, I'm talking about Clax. Chat seems busy today. I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you, Liam. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by. Lordy says this generation is broken. Yucatan says, I'm still here. I'm having fun. Oh, let's get a round of applause. Woo! Powell says, who is she and what is the point of that stream? Cloud9 says, laugh my ass off. I drive around with a sign that says Free Palestine. You're the bravest hero to grace the planet. A true philanthropist and saint. They will tell stories of your adventures. Powell says, why do you hate Charlie? I'm not even gonna answer that at this point. If you don't know, then I just don't want to be around you. You are not a safe person to be around. Cloud9 says, how hard do you chant Free Palestine? Are you screaming hard enough for the dead children of Gaza to hear? I think you may have been resurrected. A few of them. I don't know if Cloud is... I'm pretty sure, like, especially from their last one, I'm pretty sure they're trolling. They're like one of those people that says, oh, I'm such a small human, even if I say Free Palestine, or if I wear a sticker, if I do anything, I'm not gonna make any change. But do you realize how many people actually come up to me saying thank you for your message? There's actually a lot of people that are scared to drive around with any type of message or say anything. I'm always having people like leave messages on my car. Love your car. People are always leaving messages on my car because they themselves don't feel confident enough to say anything, and maybe they feel like the whole world is going to turn against them, or they're going to lose their job, or this and that. I'm more here giving encouragement because I can't stop this. I can't stop Israel on my own. These flies fly above me and I'm like, it's my time. Here they are coming after us now, blowing us up. But giving, like, because people find inspiration by seeing somebody do the thing that they're scared to do. I don't know. Did I delete Cloud9? No, I'm gonna delete them. This is the type of person that it literally is not even there. It's not that they're scared to do it. They just don't. I don't know. Cloud9 does not feel safe. I would not be anywhere near them. If you want to be their friend, Source still has love for them. Source still has hope for them. Me, I'm separating myself from them. Big A said, you kick it in. Savage says, hi. Hi again. Welcome back, Savage. You got done says, now we're not gonna know the future. I'm sorry. Come back tomorrow. Please. You can know the future. I'll pull your future tomorrow, okay? Come back, okay? Savage says, please never change. You too, Savage. Please come back in here. You have been leaving very positive messages. Charlie says, oh, Charlie is talking about the bully again. They're trying to support the bully, and we do not like bullies. Savage says, all the toxic people are gone. Please stay. Lordy says, bro, how old are you? I am 27. Trevor says, I'd come back. You speak your truth and have your peace. Aw, thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that. Lordy says, where are you reading these comments? Well, basically, on your live, I have, like, this little chat thing here. But a lot of them are hidden already because I hid them because I don't want them in here. Oh, Sophie, hi! You're back! Wait, I need a burp. Okay, I'm back from burping. Savage said, F people who are toxic. I agree. Even though I'm not perfect, sometimes I may do things that are not the healthiest, but it's all about realizing, evolving, growing. You also don't have to be perfect. All of us have some traits that are not healthy, and we have to work on them. Everybody has some type of trait that they have that is probably not the best, and they have to work on it. Everybody. Trevor says people get a PC, get a PC, so worth it. Really? I was thinking, because I also want to go to school eventually, so I was thinking about getting a gaming laptop, because then I could go to school but also stream, because gaming laptop would be, well, I heard that they get, because my streams usually last like 6-7 hours. I'll play video games. sometimes even 8, 9. And that might not be the best for the laptop. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know very much about it. I tried to do some research and I decided a laptop just because I do want to do schooling. But a PC would obviously be better, just in general, in all ways. Big 8 said, punk rock's not dead. Jesus is not dead. Trevor said, never block me, I'll be back. Just remember, this was awesome. I will, well, as long as you don't support racist people, don't bully my face. You can make funny comments like call it a school desk. Or say my hair looks like a water buffalo. But just don't make fun of it and I won't block you. Yucatan said, snap back to reality. Yucatan said a quote from somewhere. Sorry, I'm not very caught up with society. Big A says, stay you, be you, Jesus loves everyone, let the haters hate, live life. Yucatan says, make my back great again. Did you break your back? A flip. Did you break your back? Trevor says, it's good to know you are thankful for your supporters and it's always a train. And it's always a train, just like you don't wanna wreck it. I don't get it. Yes! We're at the end of the comments, you guys. Look, I love reading actual, like, supporters' comments, but the mean people, I'm grateful we're over with that. Savage gave Yucatan a crown, and Yucatan shook hands with them. Okay, we're finally done. I have to get to work. This has been way longer than I was expecting. I got braids today, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it's gonna be hot today. I'm gonna have a t-shirt on, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I can't see nothing over there. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna get going now. How's the braid look? It looks okay. I haven't done braids in a while. I think it looks okay. I think it actually looks kind of cute. Okay, Big A says, you're cute, be cute, voice cute, just be cute, and everything is cute, and the world is cute. Yucatan says, now read the cards, tell me my future. Yucatan, I almost did. You'll have to come back tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow, Yucatan, okay? This reading it's just a little bit too long for me. And do what makes you happy. Never force yourself to do something that you know you don't want to do. So right now I don't want to continue this live, so I'm gonna go. Keep yourself happy no matter what. Because if you don't keep yourself happy, how am I gonna come back here and spread happiness if I don't keep myself happy? Okay, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna get to work. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys come back. I hope I see you again.